Oh, I'm so excited. It's finally Starlink Day. I've been waiting for this for so long. I've been dealing with such horrible internet for so many years now that I'm really looking forward to getting more than like 15, 20 megs a second download and actually, be able to stream 4K video on the usual and have reliable-ish internet from what I hear. The first step though is checking out if you have good line of sight. Now I've got this platform out back. It's right next to a fence. It's got some things above it. I'm gonna see if it's gonna be an issue, which I'm pretty sure it is, but I figured if I can mount it there, that's probably my best spot to start off with. So on your phone, you load up the Starlink app and you immediately click the scan for sky option to see if there's any obstructions. It brings you to this page right here. Find a good location, go outside and stand where you intend to set up your Starlink, scan the entire sky, basically using your device's camera to explore your Starlink's entire field of view, and stand still. It says try not to move your device too much, and remember that your Starlink is only a couple of feet above the ground. All right, I'm clicking I'm ready. And now we look up. Oh, how cool is that? Scan the entire sky. All right, let's do that. Oh my goodness. What a cool little site. Now, I worked with wireless internet for quite a few years. Oh, I see. This is giving us our... so it's pretty much directly above us. Look at that. That's wonderful. So you just go right above you, scan everything you can. %scanned. Where else do we got to go here? Okay, over here. Oh, I see. There we go. Okay, view results. Oh, estimated obstructions. Processing. This is very cool. I've worked with wireless internet for many years, and I never had a device or an app that would work quite like this. Average outage every 33 seconds. You may want to find a better spot. I kind of think I might want to, Okay then, if that is the case, what happens if we put it right on top? It's self-leveling, so it doesn't have to be exactly level. I've got the spot over here that's going to be up higher, and I could probably mount it right there. Let's try a new location and see if it works better, shall we? Here we go. Look up. All right, I'm looking up. All right, let's see if this one looks better. Estimating obstructions. Average outage every 40 minutes. You may want to find a better spot. I don't think I have a better spot. I really don't. I think that's going to be my best spot. And honestly, looking around, I should have clear line of sight to everything. Maybe it's just because I'm a couple of feet below where it wants to go. But we'll have a look. What happens when you click on you may want to find a better spot? So even small obstructions in your Starlink's field of view can cause consistent interruptions. Try to find a spot with a completely clear view of the sky. I'm pretty sure this is the best I'm going to do. I am going to put it up there regardless of what my wife thinks. And we're going to go from there and see how we go. I think that's our best bet. Let's get to our install here. All right, so now that we figured out where we are going to mount it, we actually have to mount it, and that means we actually get to get the dish out. This is the box that it comes in, labeled Starlink and SpaceX. We're gonna open it up and have a look inside. And check it out, first thing we see is IKEA Starlink instructions. No, I kid you not. This is it. Here is your setup instructions right here. Doesn't get much easier than that, does it? So we take the instructions, we get that out of the way. And then we take this, we get it out of the way, which reveals our Starlink. So we have our dish, and I love how they've wrapped it all up. They have it all connected and all ready to go. So really, this is how it's supposed to be. You've just got to find a place for it and power it up. Pretty easy. Now me, I'm going to run it through the wall so that I can have the router inside, but you can hook it up in a garage, whatever is easier for you. And they make it real simple and color coded and everything and ready to go. So this is the mount that it comes with. Just a little tri-point mount. Here's our dish right here. And then all the cables coming out of it. It looks like it might be hardwired to the dish. I'm not quite sure. But you get 100 feet of cable spooled up here. Then it goes into the power supply. This is the PoE injector that gives the dish its power, and it also powers the router as well, which is really, really cool, because normally you've got a separate plug for your router and a separate one for your dish's power too. So you've got your standard plug right there. I'm in Australia, so we got an AU plug, but in America, of course, they just switch it out for an American plug. It just unplugs from the power supply itself. And then it's spooled up and connected into the back of the Cybertruck router. Yes, I kid you not, they modeled it after the Cybertruck, or maybe they modeled the Cybertruck after the router. I'm not sure. Either way, at least I got something that says it's a Cybertruck now, and it's pretty cool. As far as a router goes, it's very simplistic, and it only has one port on the back for you to plug things into, so if you are like me and you have many things, you will have to get a switch to make all of your hardwired devices work. Not a big deal, in my personal opinion, to go from a 20 megabit per second connection to hopefully around 100. If I get more than that, I'm going to be extremely, extremely happy. This is my daughter's old, decrepit play toy that is out in our backyard. You can see the ropes have been shredded. They're all old and just no good anymore. That piece of wood right there, I'm going to take out here in just a bit. And I figured I'd use this structure to mount it versus getting on top and mounting it up on the roof over there. I think this is a much better solution for me, as long as it works. So we're going to pop it right up on top here. We'll clean things up a bit as we go and get some of these ropes out of the way. And then we'll test it all out and see what we can do. We also got to run the cable. I'm going to kind of run it somehow along the fence, and I'll pop it in down there somewhere. We'll figure it out one way or another. I've done this before, it's not a big deal. We'll take care of it, and we'll watch the chickens eat some bugs as well, and we'll get everything up and running, and we'll test our Starlink internet.